What am I missing? That, my gosh, I swear I am having the worst time today. Hey everyone, can you hear me? I don't know. Welcome back to our channel. Hang on. Oh my God. So, okay, restart. Blooper, I swear. Um, what we're going to be talking about right now is what people are seeing, experiencing in everyday life when it comes to being of the prepared mind. And I get sent pictures and videos, emails, and links. And if you guys want to send me something for a video, my email's in the description box below. So, hey, um, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm my brain is fried. I get mom brain constantly. And so let's get into it, right? So grab your coffee. Have coffee. I always have coffee. I don't care what time of day it is. I always have coffee. And do you have any snick snacks? I just got done eating pot roast. Yeah, I did. So that was my snick snack. This first email comes in from a community member. And she said, hey, I saw on MSM within an hour after the Trump attempt different reporting of what happened as opposed to now. First, there was verified reporting that the shooter was shot and killed. Right. And there may have been an associate with him. I heard that. I heard that too. Yeah. Second and third, the shooter was a Chinese national. Second report said he wasn't confirmed as of yet that he was a Chinese national, but the shooter was confirmed of a Chinese descent. All of this changed later, just a white suspect now. Take this however you want. If you want, I'll answer any questions to the best of my ability. All right, thank you. Yeah, email me again if you want. There's just so much going on and so much going around. I also heard that Hanta could be involved, and I was just like, well, that's a huge catch. You know what I mean? I really don't think that's true, but it is what it is. But I really do believe that just take a look at the kid, for crying out loud. He probably can't even tie his shoes just like Biden, but I'll go on. So, I mean, the poor thing, I really don't think that it was him and him alone. I really don't. From what I understand, he was bullied his entire life. And from what I also understand, he had like an arsenal literally in his car. And he also had a BLMB in his car, things like that. So, and I also heard something about he had a ladder. And how did not anyone not see that he had a ladder and was putting it up against the building to climb up onto the roof? I don't know. So, yeah, I don't believe that he was alone at all by any means. Not at all. Yeah. So here's an email from a community member. She said, I'm so sorry for you getting disrespected of. You know what? It doesn't even matter. It's fine. I have tough skin. I really do. She said, you're not a liar and it's your channel. Well, thank you. She said, you decide what you present to the public. And if they don't like it, stop watching the video and find what you do like. Since when is stating an opinion a crime? Wow. Apparently, if I don't say or agree with everybody else, you know what I mean, or with that person in particular wants me to say and agree with, She said, gosh, laws are being made on opinions instead of facts. Oh, well, of course, that's the truth. She said, oh, God, lock you up because you breathed a word. You know me. She said, I wonder, are there humans saying this or saucy robots designed to take down real people? No, it's actual people. Yeah. She said, anyways, I just wanted to share what my son noticed about Trump's pictures being used to advertise the attempt. Advertise. He said he is autistic. Oh, okay. And he picks up on things. Yeah. I have a few relatives that are autistic too, and they literally pick up on things just like that. It's crazy how they do that. And she said, and I never noticed, but I thought this was interesting. He said that the pictures of Trump with the Secret Service was the same as the Marine Corps War Memorial Statue, or as he called it, the Marines Saved America statue, but flag upside down. Really? It's not right, Mama, he kept saying. As a Marine mom, I thought you might find it interesting too. Yes, very. I didn't even notice it. He also asked me, how did a young boy learn how to shoot that good? Well, yeah, you know what? I had that question too, because if this kid was bullied, he obviously didn't have any friends to go shooting with or hunting with, you know, and, things like that. So, that's a really good question. She said that question I thought was a good question because I can't do that even to protect myself close up now. No, well, of course not. She said he also asked, how did London know to have a rally for him so quickly? I didn't know about that, honestly, or where he saw it. My son loves American history, so watching history being made is a big deal, and lots of questions I can't answer coming out of this young boy's mouth. He also said, and I agree with him for looking it up, my heart goes out to all the families who lost loved ones. It's so tragic. Also, he did not lie. You were the first one to call out the truth. Sometimes I do that. She said it made history on that. Secret Service did fail in private company. And a private company, they were working with lots of people, especially on the bottom, and noticing it all looked planned. Well, I don't know if it was planned. I mean, it could have been, but it was like a serious, serious fail. I mean, he's one of the most, I don't want to say targeted. He is one of the most well-known figures in the world. He has to be, and I mean has to be, it's a must that he is protected 24/7. And it's even like, okay, with Robert Kennedy Jr., this administration, they were denying him Secret Service forever, since he, said that he was running. And because of the attempt on Trump's life, Trump said, to this administration, I want you to give Kennedy a Secret Service. And I said, yeah, okay, we'll do that now. Why does it take an assassination attempt on Trump's life for them to finally listen to him and say, well, now I want you to give Kennedy Secret Service also as well? I mean, it should have been a given. I mean, look what happened to his father. Look what happened to his uncle. That should have been a given. But they want to shut Kennedy up so damn bad, just like Trump. They want to shut him up. So, I mean, it could be like this was a planned thing. It could be. I'm not saying that it is, but there was too much of a compromise there. No one was paying attention, it seemed like. It seemed like the attendees of the rally were paying more attention than the police and the Secret Service. Like I said, that one guy tried to get the attention of the police by saying, look, there's a guy over there up on the roof, and he was literally 50 feet away from the guy, and he's saying, look, he's got a gun, look, 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 go get him, go get him, go get him. And the police were going, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And they wouldn't do anything. And then I come to find out that I think it was one of the Secret Service, or was it the FBI? It was somebody of an authority position. Went up onto the roof, stood there for like 2 minutes, didn't do anything, and then said, oh yeah, boom. But he could have gotten in another shot. What are you doing? You disarm. What? Okay. So anyway, so I'll go on. So she said, including the people at the rally, because they could see what was happening and the police were acting like they saw nothing. And Trump was posing for pictures after someone tried to kill him. Yeah, I know. According to some of the people at the rally, I would think they should get him out quickly in case of another shooter. Why are they not making top media coverage of that? Because the MSM doesn't care. They don't care. The only one that cares are like the pundits and like Gateway Pundit cares. We care, like, like the YouTubers actually care, stuff like that. We're the only ones that really truly care. So she said the Secret Service was slow at getting Trump out, and their snipers slow to notice the threats after many reports during the speech. Yet they managed to blow a young man's head off to where you cannot recognize him. Well, you know what? He tried to blow Trump's head off. So sorry, not sorry. So she said the police and Secret Service don't have radio connection to alert to what the people attending were reporting. Yes, they do. But like I said, epic fail. So she said, I have never seen such poor setup before. I don't understand how you can be called a liar when it was obvious. I was called a liar by somebody that, first of all, I don't know. Okay. Second of all, that's why I said, fact check me then. If you saw my comment to that person, I said, fact check me then. And then I said, laugh out loud, fact check me then. When I give literally concrete proof in a video, pictures, black and white, hard proof, and they can still sit there and call me a liar, fact check me then, because you can't. Fact check me. When you can't come back with a rebuttal because you know that I'm in the right and you're in the wrong, what does that say? Now, I'm not saying I'm right 100% of the time, but what does that say? They're just looking. They're looking to start, and I'm gonna shut that shit down real quick. Okay, that's it. So she said, many questions, and it reminds me of the mess for J6. It's really like really bad acting on all of these events, but real innocent people are getting hurt and punished in the process. Just trying to support the person that they want to win in the election. Exactly. And regardless if you like Trump or you don't like Trump, you like Biden, you don't like Biden, you like Kennedy, don't like Kennedy. And people saying, well, if you vote for Kennedy, it's taking votes away from Biden. Who cares? Let the people vote who they want to vote for. Why does it matter? Is it seriously going to turn your world upside down? Look at our world right now. I mean, seriously. Get a grip, man. Okay? She said, well, may God bless America again and give us the strength to get through these days. Exactly. I agree with you. Thank you. So here's a picture that was sent in by a community member, and it also talks about like Trump in the future and stuff like that. And a lot of people are talking about prophecy. I don't know. I don't like to speak on prophecy per se, okay, because it kind of goes against what I actually believe in. She said, but wow, take a look at this picture. Okay, here you go. So here's a email from my meme guy, and he said, I was just watching a YouTube video from Times of India. They had a diagram of the layout of the tea rally in Butler, PA. After looking at it, I am now confused. I added 2 arrows. The orange arrow is the direction that tea would have been facing, according to the diagram. Mr. Crooks was at about a 90 degree to T's right side. So if Crook hits T's right ear, the B would have went into his skull. In order to just graze his ear, Crooks would have had to have been about 5 degrees to the right of T, shown by my blue arrow. Please run this past Sean. Okay, I will show my husband right now. All right, Sean just said that he saw something earlier that there was a second shooter, like my other community member said. He was on a water tower, and he just said that they're never going to get the truth anyway. So, it is what it is. And he also said in his email, I just heard that there was a police officer that went on the roof and saw Crooks before he fired and retreated instead of confronting him. Where the hell did they get that guy? Was he a former officer with the Uval? Oh, John. Now, let's not talk about that kind of shit. You know what I mean? That's a sore subject. But, you know, I know that he retreated. I don't think he retreated as much as he stood there and then was like, oh yeah, boom. You know what I mean? I think that's more of what it was. You know what I'm saying? Um, but you know what? At least that side of the problem is solved so far. You know what I'm saying? Until they find out who the second guy is on the grassy knoll or the water tower, from what I understand. Commercial break. Now, this was sent to me by a community member, and it's a article, and it's about who Trump picked for his VP. And I don't particularly care for JD Vance, to be honest with you. And this article explains one of the reasons why I don't particularly care for him. Honestly, I would have preferred either Tim Scott, Vivek Ramaswamy. I think those two would have been better. But like Sean said, Vivek Ramaswamy is probably going to be the mouthpiece. But I think Tim Scott would have been much, much better. Or Marco Rubio. But this guy, this JD Vance guy, I'll read just a few sentences from the article, and then I'll leave the link in the description box below. It says, Donald Trump announced that he tapped JD Vance as his VP. However, Vance, in his own words, wasn't always a Trump guy. While the senator embraced Trump as his populist MAGA agenda back in 2022, during his Senate campaign, he has previously shared some very harsh words about the ex-president. Well, he's not the ex-president anymore, but Vance authored best-selling memoir turned movie Hillbilly Elegy. If you've never seen that movie, I highly suggest seeing it. It's very, very good. I believe it's on Netflix. Said that Trump is a cynical a-hole who is America's Hitler, that only an idiot would vote to the highest office in the country. Well, I'm not an idiot. And, and neither is my husband or anybody else in my family. So, I'm not, very happy about this VP pick. Like I said, I would have much better preferred like Marco Rubio or Vivek Ramaswamy or Tim Scott. But, who am I? I can't call, Donnie and say, you think you better change that? You know what I mean? But anyway, all right, guys, that's all for this video. I will see you guys in the next one, okay? You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.